just doing a really quick guide to the basics of using the turn tracker on Roll20, mostly for the benefit of my own DM, who has recently started using Roll20 to run 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, and is still finding their way around some of the tools. So the turn tracker, the turn order, is hidden behind the little clock face. You click that and it brings up the turn order. I've got an escalation die set up at the moment. You don't need to worry about that unless you're playing 13th Age, in which case I recommend that you visit the Roll20 wiki and just look up how escalation die are put together. Once I've got my turn order up, all the players need to do is bring up their character sheets, assuming that they've got their character sheets set up, select their token and click the initiative button, and it will automatically throw in their initiative, adding together all of their modifiers that we've got set up. I'll just quickly add in Calcifer and, well, not Thomas Gad, and Dorak Lightwalker. There we go. 3 members of the party have got their initiative in. Then all I do is sort by descending, and they are put in order. I'm ready to go. If you don't want to sort it using the cog, you can just drag people's initiatives around, and it will keep that order regardless of what the number next to them is. In fact, you can run without the number at all if you want to. I just don't see any value to doing that. You can also use this manual dragging people if somebody's initiative changes, or if for whatever reason a new combatant joins the fight. When it's Calcifer's turn, I'll say to his player, take your action. Once Calcifer's finished his action, I press the arrow to move it on. It will throw Calcifer to the bottom of the turn order, and we'll keep going through like this. The escalation die is set up to update every time it comes to its turn, and then we're back to Calcifer again at the start. I am way too lazy to set up character sheets for all of my monsters, all of the party's opponents, and you may not be using an automated character sheet, so this works either way. If I want to add Lieutenant Crack, I right click on him and click add turn. He will come in with an initiative of 0, and then I use whatever method it is that I'm using for randomly generating stuff. I might do the type Roll20 plus 7 into the window. They're running up a 17. I set his initiative to 17, and then I sort the initiative order by descending order, same as before. That works fine for my named NPCs, but for NPCs that are more of a generic group, like the Spear Gnolls or the Gnoll Rangers that are also part of this fight, instead of using one of their tokens, I will create an extra generic token and name it something like generic, in this case Spear Gnoll, and then I add turn, generate the initiative order as normal. Gosh darn it. 10. Darn. They are going to get badly beaten up. Set them to 10 and sort descending as before. If you select a token, let's say the Rangers, you can type in the, say, Roll20 plus 5 for their initiative. If you then add a bit of code, which is and curly brackets, tracker, curly brackets, and then roll it, it will add their initiative to the initiative tracker just as if they were a player. There is one other trick that I will show you. I have got a hidden participant in this particular fight. We have got a giant scorpion hiding in the pit. Because it's on the GM layer, when I add a turn for it to the turn tracker, it is greyed out. So let's say they've got an initiative of 12, sort descending. They'll stay greyed out in the initiative tracker so that only I can see that they are even present in the fight until I change them from the GM layer to the token layer, at which point they'll jump into the turn order at whatever their initiative was. Once somebody's out of the fight for whatever reason, there are 2 ways you can take them out. One is you can simply click the bin icon on their entry in the turn order, and that will take them out completely. The alternative is you can delete their token. Let me just show you how that works. Add a turn. If I delete the token for Crack, that takes him out of the initiative order. That is one of the reasons, incidentally, that I use a generic token. One of the other reasons I use a generic token for anything that's meant to represent a group of opponents. partly because in the past I have accidentally generated initiative from a specific token, and then when I've deleted that, it's taken the entire group out of the initiative order. I've forgotten to use them, and they've just stood around pointlessly on the battlefield. I also do that so that I can individually name the tokens for parts of a group to give them a descriptive characteristic that I can remember when I'm describing them, or that the players can use to refer to them when they're trying to target specific opponents. I hope you found this video marginally useful. Bye bye.